do the talking. Hi, welcome to Delicate Dark Girl. It's the middle of the night, but I was awake anyway, so I thought I would do this look. I actually want to do another compilation, but this isn't going to be that. This is basically me redoing Natural Beauty for Libra. The other look, I loved how it came out. It came out wonderfully to me. However, it did like stray from where it was supposed to be. Anyway, because I'm doing Natural Beauty for Libra, what's most important for natural beauty besides acceptance of one's face? Skincare. I just wanted to do a quick show and tell of a haul that I got some skincare things when I was at Marshall's. Oh, excuse me, TJ Maxx. I got this, and there's the by Bonnie Hill. It's a Korean brand. Ultra moisturizing rice, 9 minutes. Ultra moisturizing rice niacinamide toner pad, illuminating, hydrating. I love a good toner pad, and I got that one because I thought it would go well with my hydrating rice cream, and we're actually going to be using that one today. But real quick, I washed my face with my Bioma cleanser, but I did have a new cleanser that I should have used. This one is Innisfree. Am I the only person that really loves their new packaging that they've had for like the last year or so? If not, maybe, I feel like it's been like since like maybe 2024, 2025, they released this packaging with the little boom boom angles. I love it. This was one of their specials, Cherry Blossom Glow Jam Cleanser. I didn't ever smell this, you know. Oh, I gotta take the little foil off. It kind of does smell like cherry blossoms a little, very faintly. I rebought this. You guys have no idea how happy I was to see this. If you've been on this channel for the last maybe 2 years, you would have seen me using this. Using this a lot, and I really, really loved it. The reason why I got it the first time was because it reminded me of the Yes to Go. That was an American brand, I think, and they had a tomato cleanser in a pump, astringent kind of cleanser. It wasn't an astringent, but it was a cleanser like that kind of stripped down. And then there was a charcoal one, and I loved it because it was like a pump. You go like that. If you've been on this channel, you would have seen it in a much older video. I was so happy to see this again because it was actually harder to find than I thought. I thought I was gonna have to order it all the way from Korea. And then I got this one, Wonder Derm. This is a brand that I heard back in the day a lot about. It says even skin tone, vitamin C, 9 minutes. Well, I can't say niacinamide, and rice extract. And that's the haul. But do you guys want to see something extra special? Yeah, you do. I got 2 fragrances. It was a whole battle in there, but like trying to figure out which ones I was gonna leave with. I finally did end up leaving with 2. This smelled like nothing I had ever smelled before. It's almost like if you want to smell like warm vanilla cookies, like warm buttery butter cookies that are kind of vanilla-y, but you don't like any perfumes that say vanilla, this is the one for you, because I feel like this gives you that warm vanilla coated scent without being vanilla. So if you like the idea of smelling like warm vanilla but hate the scent of warm vanilla, this is a great substitute in my opinion. Praline and Pistachio. Who is the brand? Oh, True Fragrance and Beauty LLC. It smells like shortbread cookies. The ones in the Danish tin. You know what I'm talking about. The one that usually when you open it, you want cookies, but it's nothing but like old buttons and sewing needles and tiny spools of thread. It smells like those cookies. So I just love it. I was like, oh my God, this smells amazing. I'm going to spray some right now. Spraying this before I go to bed. It just makes me feel cozy. Like, oh. Yeah, if you want to smell like butter cookies. And then there's this one. This one is Coconut Squeeze by Bijou Sucre. And it smells, how do I explain this smell? I feel like the other one was really easy to smell. This one is not too heavy on the coconut. If you're someone that likes coconut, if you like tropical scents, you will appreciate this, but I don't think you'll like if you're looking for something that smells really coconutty or anything that smells kind of like tropical fruit paradise, this is not it. This smells like the auntie you took with you to Jamaica. But she always smells good. You know what I'm saying? It's that. Like, that's what this smells like. This smells like a young old aunt. You know what I'm saying? She's old when you're young, but then when you're older, she's a young aunt. And it's like she has on something sweet, but you can't pin it. It's almost like if she spilled a pina colada on her dress, but she was airing it out by the beach. That's what this smells like. It's very nice. Very sweet. So if you like something that smells really sweet, this is it. Yeah. But I love them both. This one I would spray more in the morning, like in the daytime. So yeah, I'm really excited about having new perfumes again. I haven't had like new perfume in a very long time. Anyway, so that's enough for that. Let's get into the skincare because we have to do the natural beauty. And actually, let me pull up the information so that I am not off track again. We go Libra. So it's the scale zodiac, romantic and harmonious, artistic values, ruled by Venus, kissed by glowing skin, soft autumn, natural beauty. So since we're doing soft autumn, that means it's going to be warm tones. So I've got an idea for that. It is natural beauty, kissed by glowing skin. The concept that I used in the previous video, I made the blush the glowing of the skin. But I think that, and I have a pimple, but I think that this time I'm going to do more like glowing skin. I'm going to be like skincare. You know what I'm saying? The only thing, I'm making it romantic and harmonious. I think that will be in my blush placement. And I mean, I'm doing natural. So like, I'm not even gonna coif my eyebrows the way that I usually do. I love the way this lotion feels. I'm gonna have to hurry up and buy another one. I'm glad I finally stopped waiting to use it and broke it open. Use the good lotion, y'all. Use the good lotion. Not because you think tomorrow won't come, but because today is worth celebrating too. All right, so now we'll just stack those out of the way. Hey guys, the haul is over. I don't need you here anymore. I have a plan for my lip, and I really hope it goes to plan because I'm already kind of like, I feel like to get the shape that I want though, like we said, natural beauty. I'm gonna have to fight myself about the natural curve of my eyebrow. We're gonna find the beauty in it today. That is the point. Okay, everyone's here. Class is in session. First thing we're gonna do is fight with our eyebrows. Let's not fight. Let's just be friends. We're just going to, is this side still there? There. We're just gonna fill in some of the gappage. Like I said, we're leaving the eyebrow really natural. We're not even gonna overly point the edge. We're literally just filling in space. Except at the front. We're not filling in the front. We're just following the natural eyebrow. Regular eyebrows. Just regular eyebrows, all right? We're gonna color correct. Here. Just right there. These are all the places we're gonna color correct. I don't think I'll be in bed until 5 a.m. because I still have paper I wanted to write and some research I need to do. Everything I'm doing in the world these days seems to have to get done at 1 o'clock in the morning. What's funnier about this is that is not new. I have been doing things in the middle of the night for as long as I can remember. So that's the only thing. This doesn't feel like foreign territory. I don't feel pushed into the night. I feel like I'm in my element. I feel like I'm in my stomping grounds. I've returned home. And Destiny Godly, I feel like I've said this on this channel before, but a long time ago, she was talking about color correcting, and she was just basically saying, when you're color correcting, when you're finished, you shouldn't just have big splotches of color on your face. You should be picking a color that suits your undertones and your skin tone, because when you finish color correcting, it should look like a somewhat even canvas. Like, that's the whole point of color correcting, not to put this big splotches of color on your face and then have to cover all of that. So I try to keep that in mind, and sometimes it's more true to that statement than others, but in general, it's just a good thing to think about when I am doing this. Even if I don't keep to it, I have it in mind, and I think it helps guide the hand, where it's like you put too much, or maybe I put too much on purpose, knowing how much it should be. You know what I'm saying? You can't know what's too much unless you know what's just right, right? So as you can see, it's somewhat even. You can clearly see where it's orange and stuff. But, ooh, doing this at night is hard. I'm going to put things away as I finish with them. Now we can do the eyes. I think the eyes is where the romance can come in. And by romance, I think I'm going to softly do the eye line. So I'm not going to spray, but I'm going to use my little brush and the little Innisfree, because it's like an ashy black. The black inside the Warrior palette is just very black. And I'm just going to dust. Oh! First of all, keep playing. I have an eyeshadow palette here. Hello. We're using the Warrior, of course. Because if we're going to talk about natural, you can't talk to me about natural and not talk to me about this palette. And we're just going to... We're going to use Yodit and Kafuto as always. And we're just going to go all over the eye. I could use a different... Why is there so much fallout? Goddamn Walzana. Just using Yodit up here under the brow. Go ahead and put that under the brow. It also sets that color correcting that we did. Okay. And then mix them both to go on the actual lid. Okay. And then, honestly, because we're doing the romantic thing, I'm going to take, we're in what? Soft autumn. So that means the colors need to be muted. I'm going to go for Zama and Dauda. These are all muted tones, by the way. That might be the one. This also might be the one I use as a blush. This one right here, and then top it so that it looks like it's glowing. And we're going to do the inner corner. Do a little bit of Zama and Jamata. Now we can put the eyeliner on. just gonna follow the natural line of the eye because we're just gonna keep everything natural. Romantic and natural. If I had a wispy lash, this would be the look for that. Just to enhance things. Taking a bit of Yodit and going here and here. All right. And that's before mascara. Is this black? Oh, this is black as blood. Oh, I didn't want to do too much in the middle. I wanted to focus it more on the ends. Oh my God. I wish I still had my makeshift puff compact because that really, I love the way the foundation went on with the little compact puff. And I might just make one again. It's literally just buying an empty compact on the internet. I used Amazon. I'm trying to get away from Amazon, so I'm hoping I want to try that tier one. And then I can just use the compact after it's empty. Or if the shade isn't right, I'll just empty it. And use a foundation that I really like with the component. We are going to highlight a little bit with black opal. I'm just going to go like here. Okay, like that. All right. I'm just putting a little highlight for the glowing skin. I'm trying not to spray my eyes. And we're gonna use, this is to stay true to the to Soft Autumn. We're gonna stay with Zama. We're gonna put it right up here. Okay. And then we go back in with the sponge. So nothing in this is supposed to be romantic, harmonious. Nothing on the face should be overpowering anything else I've done to the face. So that is why we want it to kind of all just kind of like, you know what I mean? All right. And now, the pied de la resistance. I'm about to do the base in this very ashy, cool toned color. This is I Quit Mademoiselle. Not autumn at all, but it is the soft family. That's why I'm using it. I need it to basically mute the color I'm gonna put on top of it, which will hopefully warm it up. I hope they are beneficial to each other. That did not warm it up at all. This is Apple Blossom by Nika K. I know it's warm. So we mix them all together. And then lip line. This is the part where we're playing with fire. I don't believe I'll ever find a brown lip liner that is dark brown enough. I know everyone says chestnut, but I think chestnut is a nude lip liner. It's not a dark lip liner. I guess it depends, obviously like anything with colors, it depends on shades. And at my tone and higher, Chestnut by MAC is just a nude lip liner. And this ain't dark enough either. So now I'm just using this black. It's an eyeliner. This one's kind of sticky. I feel like I have a better chance using a eyeshadow. Oh, can you see that? I want it to be shiny. And I can't find my gloss. What if? hope this doesn't ruin it because it's like red. That's so much better with the gloss on there. Okay, so here it is. We finally did Natural Beauty for Libra. I like it. I think it's romantic, harmonious, natural. I even embraced my natural eyebrow. Thanks for watching. Let me get into a different light. But I'll see you guys next time. And I'll finally actually get to use the cherry blossom. Maybe I'll film it and put it at the end. I don't know. I think it came out really nice. So should I blush? The lip? I don't know. Of course, I'm gonna finish with my toner pads and everything, but I think it pretty much took everything off. So why do I feel it? I was through the